Hi everybody, and welcome back to Curly and Creative with Mrs. J and Avery J. We're going to show you some fun art recipes that you can do in the kitchen. This one, we're going to make
Play-Doh.
Play-Doh. Tell them about that Play-Doh. What do you think about it?
It's gonna be bigger than like an actual Play-Doh in a bottle.
It's a lot, so you have enough to share.
Yes.
How does it feel? What do you think about the softness?
It's really soft.
Really soft? How about, what's different about this Play-Doh than regular Play-Doh? Smell it. It smells. Doesn't smell bad. It smells really, really good. And so what we're going to do is we're going to kind of combine art and science and math today, because we're going to combine, we're going to show you, you have to measure, which is a little bit of math, and then we have to let all of the ingredients come together, and then the art part is the fun part. I already made 2 kinds without Avery, but we're going to do this together to make the third one. I made a blue raspberry.
And then there's also a pink one.
A pink one. Smell it and see if you can tell what it is.
Pink strawberry.
Pink lemonade.
Oh.
Yeah, do you want to put that one in the bag while we do this one?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to let you show everybody what we need for this, okay? All right, so we need, ready?
We need Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid, unsweetened Kool-Aid.
Salt.
Salt.
And
Flour. And this is cream of tartar. We need that. And we also need water and vegetable oil.
And a frying pan.
Well, yep, we need a pan, which means what? What did I talk to you about? If you're gonna use a pan and you're a kid, what did we say?
You need supervision.
Supervision. Are you allowed to use the stove by yourself? Without mom or dad or a grown-up? No. So this is something that you're gonna need to do with a grown-up. You need adult supervision. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna measure and I'm gonna let Avery pour everything in. The first thing you're doing is you're starting off with just the ingredients. You're putting them all into a saucepan. So we are gonna do 1 cup of flour. Dump it in.
Whoa,
Okay,
that's a lot.
that is a lot, isn't it? Okay, we're gonna do a 1/2 cup of salt. You wanna pour?
Yeah.
Be careful. All right, keep going, tilt it up. We have to fill that whole thing up. 1/2 cup of salt. Beep-a-deep-a-doo.
That good?
Yep. Okay, 1/2 cup of salt. You wanna dump?
Yeah.
Okay, dump it in. Nice.
Oh, that looks cool.
That looks cool. I think we need to get a measuring spoon.
Cool.
Yep, so you need to do a tablespoon of oil, which is gonna come last because it's the wet ingredient, and 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar. So, 1. Want to dump?
Yeah.
Okay, dump it in. Yoop. 2. You know what I'm gonna let you do all by yourself?
What?
How about if you tear off the lid, the edge of that Kool-Aid, and dump the Kool-Aid pack in. This is where you get the color for your Kool-Aid, and it's what makes it smell really good.
And you don't have to do green. You can do any color you guys want.
Any kind you want. Okay, shake it in. Ooh, what color do you think this is gonna be? I thought it might be green, but I think it actually might be pink.
We might have 2 pink ones.
We might have 2 pink ones. Okay, so after you have all your dry ingredients, I'm gonna have Avery stir this up. She's gonna combine all the dry ingredients. I'm gonna get some water. Keep stirring, Avery. Is it getting all mixed together?
Yeah.
All right. All right, good. Okay. And popping back in, and I spilt some water. A cup of water.
Oh, this honestly
Keep
looks
stirring it up. In the first 2 times that I made the recipe, found that it worked really good to kind of combine everything in the pot before you you turn it on. So I made it kind of all blended together with the oil. And then we need 1 tablespoon of oil. Okay, keep stirring. See if you can get it all together so you don't see any of those little bumps in there. Can I help by giving it 1 good stir?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you're gonna be in charge. Now, something that I found when I was making this is that it starts off smooth and then it kind of looks like it's getting dried out. It's not, it's just all the ingredients mixing together to make the Play-Doh. Ooh, do you smell that? What? In a minute, okay? Okay. So, you're gonna put it on like a low medium. This is where you need your adult for sure. Okay, you wanna keep stirring? We've had a kind of crazy day here today. My little buddy was very brave because you had what?
I put out my splinter.
She had a splinter in her foot. So, when she was done with the splinter, we said we were gonna make Play-Doh. So here we are, making Play-Doh. Okay, so watch. I want you to look in there. Can you see what's happening as we mix?
Yeah,
It's starting to get thicker, and then it starts to get kind of clumpy. And the first time I made it, I thought, uh-oh, I did this wrong. It'll start to stick to the edges of the pan. Do you see how it's getting bumps in there, Avery?
Yeah.
See it? That's supposed to happen. So when you're done and it all comes together, I took it out and I put it on a plate and let it cool off. And then when it's done, you're ready to play. You have your Play-Doh. And this makes such a big ball of Play-Doh that we're gonna share this with some friends because it's always fun to share. So we're gonna give some to some of Avery's neighbors. Okay, so do you see how it's really kind of clumpy in here? That's actually good. Usually when you're cooking and you get big clumps like that, it's not a good thing. Ooh, Avery, look. Starting to look kind of like Play-Doh.
Oh, yeah.
So what kind of things do you like to do when you're using Play-Doh? Like what kind of do you like to make with Play-Doh?
I like, what do you mean by me?
Like what kind of tools do you like to use with your Play-Doh? Do you
I
like to
use...
Do you like to roll it out?
Yeah, I like to roll it out first, and then I put it, and then I make sure that it's good, and then I put it, and then I put it.
Yep, so what you can do is you can use a cup, a smooth cup, and you could roll it out like a rolling pin, or if you have a rolling pin, you can make snakes. Those are actually called coils. When you roll it out, it makes a really long piece.
Yeah.
And then you can make little circles. You could put together like a caterpillar. But if you can see, I didn't really do much, but our Play-Doh has come all the way together. So it's really hot right now, so now's not the time to touch it. That's why it's on this spoon. And then I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put it onto a plastic plate, but it smells different. And then you wanna let it cool off, but it's definitely super soft.
Is the flavor lime?
It is kiwi strawberry. Can you smell? Ooh, it smells really good.
Oh,
So this would be a fun activity. As long as you keep this in a Ziploc bag, it's gonna last for several days. There's plenty to share. We know that that's what we're gonna do, and we hope you had fun. Thanks for coming and joining us on Crowley and Creative with Mrs. J and
Avery J.
Avery J.